I don't know how to correctly define this season. Has it been good? Has it been bad? It's, well, I was going to say bad, but then it's actually good. When you look at the ratings of the players in the team, it's not too underperforming. But then again, the players that we've got are good, but low rated. It's a confusing one. As welcome back, people, to episode number 5 now of season number 3 of the Schalke rebuild here on FIFA 22 in the Bundesliga. Now, of course, we didn't even get promoted. I put them straight in this division where they are in real life as. So Ilkay Gundogan in the background for Villarreal. It looked like it was. That's actually an unusual one, but I'm getting distracted. You can see the league position and who we play first on the screen and how important it is to the table, so kind of spoiled already. But if you have not seen the previous one, make sure you go ahead and watch that one before you jump back to this one. Hit a like on both, which helps the algorithm, and of course subscribe if you are new around here so you don't miss any videos as we're on the race to 7,000, as it's a busy week before we've got a little bit of a break. We have Hoffenheim, Wolfsburg and Bayern Leverkusen away from home, two of those games. Not going to be easy off the back of a win, as then we have the Revier Derby again and Frankfurt away from home. A lot of away games today, so I think I am going to simulate the only home game. I think I'm going to play Hoffenheim with the importance, Leverkusen, and I'm still thinking Dortmund, despite how dodgy it was last time out. Who's low down in this table out of the ones we play? It is Frankfurt. They're in 13th. Not doing that well this season. All the other teams are above us, apart from Hoffenheim, who are just below us. So this game's going to be important, as you can see by the size of the squad. It's not that big. It looks like Tony Schwartz is improving a bit in training, so that is good for him. Getting back to that potential he was on. As Barreto's dropped out of the squad with Lurd on good form. We've signed new contracts for Chanaloglu at left wing back, and Shibe has come back, Mo Shibe, and he's turning out to be a decent little player. Same with Delgado. As the first team for this first game is Ortega in goal, Danny Da Costa, Lurd, Maxto, Victor Paulsen and Chanaloglu, with Thomas Wijan and Grinic as the midfield duo. Malay just in front with Bootler and Baden Fredriksson as the two strikers. Fredriksson still looking for form, not hit any at all, as we are in the month before January. We'll hit the window today. Do we call back Junior Adamu? Do we get a new striker? Or will he prove himself worthy? And their team, Baumann, Ward-Prowse, Lieber, Norvita, Kombuga and Kabrek, Paulsen, Samescu, Raum, Bebu and Rongier. Let's just play, I won't say our normal game because we're definitely an inconsistent team, but the game I know we can play. That game against Mainz last time was absolutely phenomenal. Grinic runs the show for us. He is the anchor in midfield. If you didn't get why the emoji of the anchor was there, anchor in midfield as the ball around the corner. Straight into Bebu. Victor Paulsen playing in the midfield. I mean, he's a good signing, but I feel like they've just made that signing and just shoved him where possible. As Thomas Wijan into Bootler. That's a smart turn. Danny Da Costa down the wing, while Prowse just cuts that one out. Falls to Fredriksson trying to prove himself. Malay. Pass back in the middle. There we go. Bootler around the corner. Fredriksson. Good build-up. Grinic, of course, in this team. Danny Da Costa whipping one and towards Fredriksson. Trying to get on it. And Grinic back to them. Paulsen with a dummy throw right here. 20 minutes into this one. Samescu with a cut inside. Saliba. Bebu. Stepped in is Wijan. Now out wide a little bit. Ward-Prowse. Sameku. Rongier. Maxto with a brilliant tackle on him, as now we'll try and get forward. Bootler waiting for some support. Malay, that's a good poke through to a Grinic. Always have faith he'll keep the ball. Fredriksson, that's a good ball through from him onto Bootler! Who's dragged it wide? Rongier, I think it's actually pronounced by the commentary. Not Rongier, as the ball is moving in the middle of the park. Wijan steps across to get a foot in. Them two midfielders, very good partnership, Grinic and Thomas Wijan. Gotta say, Wijan's improved a lot with him right there, as Danny Da Costa looks for Bootler just a bit behind him. Danny is leading the race at right wing back for me as well. 100% as Raum with a good ball over the top. He's getting position now, does Danny, as he slid in to cut Ward-Prowse inside. Rongier now on the edge of the box. Looking for a bit of a gap. He's still right side. Ortega saves. And Nordveit into Semescu as they've got the ball in the middle of the park. That's a good ball around the corner. Good tackle on Ward-Prowse. That one, Agrinic. Stayed down as the Englishman. At the end of this first half. Hoffenheim are the ones doing the attacking. That's a good flick on. Samaseku. Rongier on the edge. Palsson with the block. Chanaloglu needs to get that forward with that header. And he does, straight to Malay, who can charge down the field. No pressure on him at all. Keep on going, Florian. Keep on going, as he's going to now chip that through the gap. Into Agrinic. Around the corner, Fredriksson. That's a good one on Wijan. Back post a bit too much, is it? No, it isn't! Agrinic with a brilliant header in added time in this first half. We lead away from home against Hoffenheim. And of course, it is the Swiss doing the biz. What a header that is! Rhyming all around as a brilliant goal at the end of that half. Sees us going to the break 1-0 up. Didn't expect it to be. Fantastic. As now Bootler straight back into Lurd. With him in the defence, I just feel more comfortable than with Barreto. And that shouldn't be the case really, should it? There's a ball across into Chanaloglu. Good header. Palsson just gives it back. Now we'll try and go forward a little bit. Thomas Wijan through the gap onto Agrinic. Agrinic to the side into Florian Malay. Can we get a run? We don't. Fredriksson's movement lacking a bit as that's a good ball around the corner. Now Baden gets a good flick on. Florian Malay. Man arriving at the back post. It's Agrinic again off the post. Open net. Well, it wasn't an open net. Little bit of a gap and Baumann made an incredible second save. Agrinic doing the defensive duties, doing the attacking duties as well. It's just amazing from him. He is all round phenomenal. Corner ball. Florian Malay as well, whipping it in towards Maxto, who should be winning more headers with his height. Can we keep that alive, Lurd? Probably could have cracked it into the goal by there, because he is phenomenal at long shots. So I don't know why we've got a free kick, but we'll take it with Florian Malay. A bit far out this one, but if we get some power on it, should be okay. Get it there. That's a good little circle, I think. Go on, Florian Malay, off the crossbar. Is that staying in? It's going over very close from the Frenchman. Deserved to be two as Chanaloglu running after this one. Ball straight into the middle. Maxto fizzes that into Palsson just a little bit. And we've lost the ball as defensive passing is terrible. Now Raum on an attack. Lurd has it over his head into Victor Poulsen. Tries to step in and can't. Poulsen and over from Kalajic. The absolute giant is on the field right now as Maxto get that through that gap. There we go. Straight on to Agrinic. He has the run down the line of Danny DaCosta. Brilliant run. Man arriving at the back post. That looks a decent ball. Saved. Baumann again. We're not making a change yet because honestly, we are playing phenomenally well as we'll whip a ball in near post. Maxo gets his header. No one's at the back to tap it in. Such a great opportunity there as Poulsen passes it backwards. I've got many strikers on the field. Said Kalajic onto Larin. Crossbar is rattled. That was very close and I did not expect that one from them. Fredriksson can't cut inside. It's gone to William Saliba. 20 minutes to go and Molina's coming on for Bootler for us. And Shibe in the midfield for Wijan. There's another crack. This time it is the bar again. Sail Larin comes close twice, the Canadian. Can you get any closer? Maybe, because he's through a little bit here. Maxto's come across. Ball to the edge of the box. Raum Ortega with a good palm away. We need to win this game. This separates us big time from Hoffenheim. And the gap in the middle of the table as can we get rid of this from the corner? It's whipped in. DaCosta with the header away. Poulsen into a good space. Agrinic. Of course it's him jumping in. Fredriksson is in front of Malay right here. We'll just play it into space. Come on, just over 10 minutes. Fredriksson cutting inside himself onto Agrinic. Gap is there for Molina, just out-strengthened. Thomas Delaney makes his way back onto the field. The Dane back in the Bundesliga as Kadbrek into Kalajic. Now on to Sail Larin. They must have 5 strikers in their team. And 5 minutes to get an equaliser. It is a very nervy ending. James Ward-Prowse at wing-back. Dispossessed right there. Danny DaCosta forward. Into the match winner at the moment, Agrinic. Molina tries to get it forward. He's lost the ball in a very dangerous position. And they can build again. Kalajic now turns in the middle of the park onto Poulsen. Round the corner, we'll slide in there. Beautiful Da Costa. At the expense of a corner, however, and everyone to the defensive pump. Come on, we've got to get this out of the box. Danny Da Costa on the first header, and Larin. Brilliant save, Ortega again. That was a big chance. The striker was causing most problems to get them a goal. I'll go with the short corner. You stay in the box, Slemaine. It is number 33, Shibe, who's chased. Edge of the box, Raum. Wide. 1-0 away from home. We win our first game of this episode. The mid-table clash is done and dusted. We still move into a very busy month, but that's a good start. Brilliant start to today. It's now Wolfsburg and Leverkusen and Dortmund. 3 of the games we played today, all above us. These have got a danger man in Waldschmidt. And we are 3 points off of these. Leverkusen, of course, the weekend after is the one I do want to play. So how fit is the team? Not very. I'm going to have to swap it around a little bit. I'll go with Barreto because he's higher rated for in-game. Aydin can come in. Agrunic's got to stay. Don't care how tired he gets altogether. And I think I'll put Slemaine in because I have promised him an important role. Couple of rotations that I probably don't want to make as one I do need to make as well. I keep on forgetting. Change the kit number of Florian Malay to 77. Cannot have that number 7. That is retired from Raul, as they've got a tired team as well. Waldschmidt top scorer. Please can we get just a good result? I'll take that. I will take a draw. Even though it's at home. Waldschmidt with the first goal. Butler, Palsson and Malinovsky kept the minute late on. However, it's a point against a good team this season. And we move on to another good one. In Leverkusen, 2 days after it as well. 7th position in the league. We've dropped down to 10th, but still progressing with points. We've got that gap on Hoffenheim now with positive in goal difference, which is a big thing for us. And we're actually scoring goals compared to last season. So 3 points off Wolfsburg. Actually 2 points off Leverkusen. So we can go above these with the result. And then of course we've got the derby, which if we get a good result here, the derby could push us into the top 6. Not been there before as a team. Is very tired, but we have, of course, a rest after this one. So I'm going to make 1 or 2 changes. No, 3 changes. It's going to go to the same team as before. Lurd, Da Costa and Malay coming in. Fredrickson a bit tired. Actually, I'm going to take a big gamble. Yeah, I'm going to take a big gamble. I'm going to put Molina in the team over Fredrickson. Maybe he comes off the bench because that's just a warning sign to him that he's not, of course, a starter in this team. Although he might be a crucial player, he cannot take it for granted. And we're going into the window with him on the bench. He might think to step it up if he comes off the bench. So that is the team for this big game away in Leverkusen. And their team: Lopez, Malacia, Araujo, Romani, Kasui, Bilbao, Ambrabari, Alan, Diaby, Pojapalno and Demiri. Or is it Pojapano? It's that Finland striker who's pretty decent. Team all round. Ronnie Araujo has gone to them. The big Uruguayan beast from our last save. The captain for my Barca team. As that's a rough challenge to start off with by Pojapano. It'll save me from saying his name. The finisher is now finished. A tongue twister right there as we've got the free kick. And now we have 10 men to play against. So that is a good sign at the start of this important game. Still, goals don't get gifted from red cards. We've definitely learned that. Losing to, I think it was Augsburg last season. Get your heads in the game now, boys. We've got a game to win with this advantage. I make the most of it as Diaby running down the wing. He had an opportunity to whip that in, but he hasn't done. He's going to instead go back to Kasui. Now forward again, and Florian Malay doing his defensive duties. Straight onto Molina, the youngster up front. Can he have a good game and staple that position for himself? Never mind Junior Adamu possibly coming back, as that's a ball towards the little man. And Ronnie Araujo with the clearance. It was a decent whip in. Danny on the edge right here is going to drill it in towards the, what box? I don't know, the 12-yard box, 6-yard box? I don't know. I can't remember. I have not played football in ages. I don't remember the measurements. I don't want to be a groundsman. I just want to be playing FIFA as Kasui on the edge. Just trying my hardest to concentrate and make the most. This is Diaby. Good save, Ortega. Still, the gaps arise at the back, and it's a good save from our goalkeeper. Corner ball. Amiri is bringing Diaby short, who accelerates round us. Can we get the tackle in? We do well. Very well. Shouts for a penalty. Maybe there might have been a little bit of a follow-through, but definitely not a penalty to start off with, as this is back to Çalhanoğlu. Steps inside a little bit. Pass forward. You can see there's a gap in the midfield from them. Oh, and Grinic almost through straight away. He is tired. Still going to trust our best player, however. Maxto charging forward. Looks back into a Grinic. Round the side. Malay with a flick on. Still got the ball. Wijan, look at Çalhanoğlu. Ball straight into the box if he's onside. Bootler! With an amazing goal. He was not in the last game at all, but he started in this one. He's shushing the camera. We lead 1-0. Sublime finish from him. It was just really good, wasn't it? Takes it on the chest, then weirdly rotates, so he's hitting it with the right foot. And he does love a side kick right-footed goal. Flashbacks to the last game, of course. There's a ball out wide. Diaby. He's going to just chip it into Kasui. Round the corner. Just chasing it down a little bit too much. Just make sure he doesn't get round you, because he's very quick as Diaby. Although they do have 10, I know they'll put up a fight now as Çalhanoğlu is beaten. Edge of the box, the ball goes to Wijan with a brilliant block with the slide. Just hit his side, I think, as now Bootler has got Molina in front of him, trying to run past Romani, but he can't. And Buildup with the ball forward. That's a good one into Amiri. You knew they would fight back, and they have instantly got one. The 10-man find a striker to finish it in the bottom bin. It is Amiri up front. Very good disguised ball. And just kills it out of Ortega's reach. One apiece. Unlucky as we'll flick that on. Ooh, a Grinic. All aboard the showboat. A Grinic through that gap onto Malay. Tries to seize a little gap again himself as Romani onto Amrabat. Now Amiri. Oh, these funny names. Gotta go again as Malacia is a good left back him. Drilling his way forward. They've got a bit of confidence as the 10 men now. Allen into Amabari again. Tries to get it round Danny Da Costa. It was a pass straight into him. As forward again. Go on, Bootler. One more onto Molina. Look at the run here of a tired Florian Malay. An old and tired Florian Malay is through. And he is finishing it in the bottom corner. The 77 is still lucky for the Frenchman. 2-1. Doing incredibly well away from home. It is a great goal, that one. Just run onto it. Had to keep on going with the pace. Outpaced Allen. And into the bottom corner. Great finish as now they have the ball. Amiri tries to put one over the top. Victor Paulsen to read that one straight away. Out of danger. As Malay. That was a heavy touch, but still the whistle's gone. 2-1 to us. I love it. Even with a tired team, we're doing well for ourselves as Diaby goes backwards. Chasing it here. Romani. Can't get the ball in the middle right there. Amarari. Now into Allen. That's a smart turn and it's gone out wide. Here is Diaby. That's not a good pass, however. Florian Malay through the middle. Bootler. Look at the space they've left at the back. They're already attacking. It's a Grinic this time to keep on running. Can he keep on going? Keep on going. You've got some in the tank. He's just slowed down a bit. And Araujo into danger. And Malay misses. That was quite a big chance, you know. 55 minutes gone as Allen got a little clip on him there. And the referee, of course, is going to blow his whistle. It is going to be a free kick in a dangerous position. You know, it's telling them to make a sub, but we haven't done. Araujo's gone off for them. That's towards the back post, and Ortega has to be off his line in time. And we are begging to get this big result. Amiri on a smart turn. Good footwork as we have got a block in. He's still got the ball, however, shoots. Ortega should have been a bit more comfortable than that, but at least he catches the next one. Can he roll that out straight away? He definitely can, but wrong side, Molina. Amrabat through the middle. Diaby takes a good touch to the side. Fits it through onto Bijba. It's back. He's passed it one more and Paulsen throws his body at it. Really shouldn't have passed it one more, to be fair. As Molina get running a little bit. Flicks it back. He's actually not at the start I thought he would. Has the little striker as Diaby through. Paulsen again. We've got some tired faces on this field. None more than Çalhanoğlu, who are going to try and get off. Put Wijan at left wing back. Delgado, the defensive midfielder, on as they are dominating us in this second half. Come on, just keep going. Keep on putting the legwork in. Come on, push it. Use that stamina. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, I can't even say his name because I've just realised he's got injured and he's pulled up with the back of his leg. That is, of course, due to how much he's been running. At least it's when he's coming off, as he's jogged off all right there. It's now 5 minutes as lured Throws it into Danny Da Costa on a spin. Ooh, almost let it go out. Shibe, come on, put that legwork in. Almost got it in. Malacia is just on hand. Is that straight into Florian Malay? He's shattered as well, but we've made his changes. Fredrickson being one of those, hopefully having an impact. Kasui winning a header. Come on, everyone, just get back. Wijan, you're the left wing back. You need to get back a long way as we've just got stoppage time, really. Can we get that? No, we don't. Over his head. Malacia. Sertimer down the line into Kostic. Sertimer tries to play a 1-2. Lurd has to be good defensively. Ortega has to palm it behind. They got the shot off very well, and it's won them a last chance. Got to win this header, Danny Da Costa. He does. On to Malay as well. Even directed it. Hoofed that up. Another away win. Unbeaten today still. And we move on to the derby in a good pole position for the top 6 if we beat them. A very good performance against, of course, 10 men. And we just need to keep the ball rolling. It was a scrap, as now you can see. Wolfsburg 1 point in front. We can even go ahead of the rivals if we get a win, as it's talking about contracts. I think this is time we sign a couple more up, because we've not got long, should I say. Can't speak today. Before, of course, the next window. So I do want to keep some of these players here. Bootler, I might try and get him in on any import or rotational role, sorry. If we can get another striker in. Adamo, of course, 75 rated, still out on loan. I think Maxto being the club captain, it would be harsh to lose him. He's earned his keep this year. So let's go ahead and get him. Important, not crucial. With a 2-year extension, very nice. No release clause. He's fine by me. And he does want a wage increase. He wants 10 clean sheets to come with a bonus, which I don't mind, to be fair. I like the ambition as a defender. A little bit less. Okay, he's downgraded the clean sheet. I'll give him the money. We've got it now. Maxto stays for at least 2 more years. Happy with that one. I'm not going to go for Danny Da Costa just yet. I might look through the window in January for a possible younger player, and he is on a lot of money as it is. Lurd has been good as a backup. So maybe if he takes a backup, I could sign him. And I think I'm going to go for Bootler. It would be harsh to lose this guy. Let's see what we can do. He wants an important, however. Rotational. Nope, still is adamant on important. I'll give him it. But I cannot promise it throughout the season. I've got to be honest with him, as no release clause. He's got to take a wage decrease. Come on. You can't be on that much. 30k. 30k is reasonable. 33 and a goal bonus, which I don't see him getting 15 goals. We will accept that. Bootler stays as well, as that is 2 solid players signed up for now. We'll leave the rest. Hopefully Idrizzi does depart. Danny Latzer, I don't see him being part of the squad. Lurd, if he takes a rotational. Danny Da Costa and Tony Schwartz are going to all be left for now in limbo. As now, during this winter break, we have got the window opening. Prochka's out on loan. Idrizzi has gone to Alves, and we've got a youth report. I think I'm going to promote, of course, one player right here. Eric Vogel. I want to get him out on loan straight away, so I'm going to promote him. None of the rest just yet. Looks like we've got some decent players coming through the academy as well. 60 rated Jacob Roth. Too many cams, though. Spoil the broth. Or Roth. Tried to make a pun on his name, as the squad is absolutely massive. I think I'm still keen on getting a loan deal for Roberto Molina. I think we could get another striker in this window, as Prochka's gone on loan to Arauco. Where is Eric Vogel? Here he is. Add to the loan list. I've took Shibe off it. I do want him to stay at this club, as let's keep on simming on. Eric Vogel, very vocal about how he's come in. Love that. I was impressed. I'm going to try and get Milikayov on a loan. I think a loan to buy as well. I think we've got better players than him. As Moshibe hopefully wants a chance to play. I think you've got what it takes. I do have a shortlist all set out for this month. Hopefully I can get a couple of the players on it signed as well. A couple that have been suggested. But at the moment, with the run we're on, and of course with players departing, I think I'm going to wait and see if players depart. It's always my way of thinking. However, I know the squad is quite thin at the moment. Yeah, we need 4 players, I would say. Of course, we can get some from the academy. But I still would like to get maybe a first teamer to be around the squad, as here is the list. You can see some good players on this one. And I think I'm going to start with the most important one. Finn Ole Becker. I know we've got good midfielders at the club. That's the thing. We've got Wijan. We've got Ogrinic. We've got Shibe who's back. And we've got Delgado. I think I'm going to pass on him just for now. Of course, the rest of them are free agents, so we could have signed outside of the window, but I don't care about that. I just love the look of this guy right here. Guilherme Ferreira, 17-year-old left-back, 72 rated. The next Marcelo. The next Roberto Carlos. We've got to get him in. Of course, I do know that we've just signed Chanaloglu up to a new contract, but this guy's going to take rotational anyway. Perfect. 3 years. Wants 5 for security. I will give him it. It looks a very good player. Now the wage. I think we can get this guy on a cheap. I'm going to offer him 3k a week. And that is accepted. A brilliant Brazilian through the doors. Very nice signing. I think I am going to add him to the loan list though. Him and Machka are both on it. Whoever gets the loan first will be of course loaned out. But it's a good job he's going. As he's saying he doesn't enjoy his football right now. I mean, you've just joined. He's just straight away homesick. As Rayo Vallecano wanting to get Eric Vogel on loan. I'm going to, of course, delegate that for a normal loan. And Maxto is approached by Lisbon. It's a good job we signed him up to the new contract. Club's trying to poach him. Rejected. It's just recently dawned on me. I want to keep this squad together a little bit. The starters in the squad, that is. And Sergio Barreto is not one of those starters. So a bid in here from Wolves is not bad. I think we spent 9 million on him. And I'm going to be very, very cheeky again. And I'm going to try and up this 14.5. Even though he's been terrible for us, I would accept. West Ham. Interested in taking Guilherme on loan. Okay, I will accept that. A short-term loan. He's just turned 18 as well. Damn it, I thought it was like young 17 and just turned 72 rated, but no, he's actually just very young 18 now, so he has gone up, which will take his rating down as Barreto's broken down with Wolves. It's not what I wanted, as he has gone out on loan to West Ham. That'll be some experience for the free agent we've just signed. Maybe West Ham was going to go in for him afterwards. As 2 years, Eric Vogel has gone to Rayo Vallecano for. I don't mind that at all. Only a short term with Guilherme, as here we go. We play in the derby once more. And I'm going to just give Baden Fredriksson the benefit of the doubt. As look how thin his squad is. He's going to be up front with Bootler, Malay in behind. It's the strongest team. Of course, Barreto's staying out at the moment. Do want to see how the other loanees are doing at the moment. I mean, he's gone straight up a rating as Guilherme, just going out on the loan deal. Meyerhofer's 73. Vogel's gone up 1. Prochka is 62, 66 for Herman. And Adamu is now 76. He is doing seriously well at Getafe. But I'm not going to call him back just for this one. I'll give Fredriksson, again, the benefit of the doubt. And Berkey in goal. Bremer, Ndika, Vignal, Di Lorenzo, Herrera, De Hood, Reina, Martinelli, Soler, and Daniel Malen, the team that thrashed us early on in this season. Calvert-Lewin and Bellingham on the bench, Tiguez and Alaba, 4 players there who have played well against us in the past. Let's take this opportunity to beat them. Come on, I've got faith in this squad as the Italian stallion Di Lorenzo running down this wing to start us off with. Florian Malay tracking that all the way into Victor Palsson, Chanaloglu, Malay. Now Baden Fredriksson, dodgy pass again from him as now it's gone round the side though. And Malay to get running. We've got Bootler to aim for in the middle. Ogrinic is at the back post, across the net. Bremer not communicating with Berkey though. That's a decent start. Hopefully made them a little bit shaky. It's 10 minutes now. And Martinelli has run straight out of play. Ogrinic even back taking the throw-ins. Is there anything this man doesn't want to do for Schalke? Perfect player as Danny Da Costa across. Into Malay. Ogrinic. Oh no. Bad touch for him for once. Still, we don't let it get us down as Malay turns very well. And Fredriksson released down this line. I don't have faith he'll beat Wijnal. So we'll cut back inside. Rough challenge. Come on, ref. There we go. We almost took Reina out ourselves. Is it going to be a booking? Or is it going to be nothing? It looks like he's got away with it as Florian Malay, the new 77, is stood over this one. And of course I'm going to try and get that little bit of curl that we need. Hopefully doesn't hit the crossbar this one. There we go. Got that curl. Roof of the net. Just struggle to keep them free kicks down at the moment as Martinelli Into Reina, round the corner. Daniel Malen has put it one more on now to Gabriel Martinelli, chipping it into the front post. Maxto away, looks like with his shoulder. Good job the ref didn't see as a shot from them. Off the inside of the post from Daniel Malen. And Chanaloglu away from danger for now. Still, very, very concentrated. And I'm messing up a little bit with it as Malay. Please get up. I thought he was injured right there. Please say he isn't as he gets the ball here. He isn't. Flick on. Agrinic over the other side into Danny Da Costa. Into the middle. Bootler. 1-2. That's a very good one as well. Danny near post. Fredriksson! What a header it is! From the man who's in doubt in this team. And he scores first on Derby Day to put us in the top 6 for now. Why did I ever doubt him? He's been saving it, I guess. What a ball. A cross as well, which we try so very often. Headed in at the near post of Berkey. We will take that. Again, must stress. Very early days, but we love that we've scored that one as Chanaloglu. Into Malay. He cuts inside. Now on to Fredriksson. Tried to fizz it forward. Di Lorenzo. They'll play the way out. Actually trying to disguise how over the moon I am as Daniel Malen. Instantly level again. He doesn't miss twice in a row. The Flying Dutchman for them up front. Equaling it up straight away. Just when we grinded to get that goal. Unlucky for us, but that's football. You've got to still defend, even though you've done well in attack. So very unlucky as Maxto straight through the middle. That's a pass on to Bootler. And Bootler to just slowly dribble it. And now he gives this out wide into Danny Da Costa. Not going to go for the same trick twice. Tried to cut inside, but eventually lost the ball by doing that, as well as Martinelli against Lurd. Lurd trying to get a tackle in. It's come from behind. It's a bit dodgy. And he's speeding towards Lurd. And he is off the field. Things go, I won't say from bad to worse. I'd say from middle ground to bad. Not very good for the Norwegian. Now the defence will have quite a big gap in it, but still, we're going to go with 4 at the back. See what we can do with this now as Martinelli. And that is Danny Da Costa to jump in the way. Agrinic. The gap at the back is in the middle as well, so hopefully the defenders can just push together as Chanaloglu into Baden Fredriksson onto Florian Malay. It's going to be a scrap now as we've lost the ball. Actually, red cards all around today as Danny Da Costa is running down the line. Ball inside. Florian Malay tries to disguise the flick on. Unsuccessful. And Martinelli to run away. He's the one who got him sent off. That acceleration of pace did it as Maxto across the field. It's a good ball. Chanaloglu. Half time. 1-1 still isn't bad. But 45 minutes with 10 men now. I'm not looking forward to a good performance. Changed my mind, however, as Carlos Soler flicks this on. Di Lorenzo backwards into Reina. That's not the greatest of balls. Wijan tried to clear it, and Herrera into Daniel Malen. De Hood got a little bit of a clip on as Carlos Soler can't do any good with that one. Chanaloglu. Header from Bootler's not a great one. They've gone backwards. Try and go forwards again. Danny Da Costa around the side. Bremer. Martinelli. That's a gap for Reina, and Paulson is just literally a blocking machine. Might not be the best passer. Might not be the most physical, but he blocks stuff. Has now a ball to come into our box or not. Daniel Malen gets it short. Danny Costa just nip in there. It's gone all the way back into Wijnal. Come out a little bit from a shape there. Reina across. Di Lorenzo. Back to him. Tackle comes in, and now we'll try and get this away. Agrinic. Get sprinting. Get sprinting. He's lost it. Unlucky from the Swiss, but he can't do it alone as Daniel Malen. Uh-oh. We are in trouble. Wijan dropping back. Of course, we've got no defensive midfielder on as that's a disguised pass into Herrera. And I knew we wouldn't survive long. Call me pessimistic or whatever. But it's finally happened. They got their breakthrough that they was building up for. Edge of the box. Into the middle. Round the corner. Ortega sent the wrong way. 2-1 Dortmund on Derby Day. They've done very well to get that one. And Yangel Herrera scored in his debut. It's his first game as Danny Da Costa. Little ball roll into Agrinic. Come on, let's get going ourselves a bit more now. Florian Malay into Baden Fredriksson, the goal scorer. Much improved from him. Dip that over. Back post. Agrinic with the header. He hasn't managed to keep it out as Berkey. Agrinic when you think he's having a little bit of an off day, he scores. The 10 men of us are back into it. Brilliant header. And once more, it's a cross and a header for the third time today. Berkey should have done better, but we don't care. Level terms from looking out of it. Great stuff. An entertaining derby if I've ever seen one. As Slimane keeps away from the tackle, tries to squeeze one through. He's just come on for Malay as Malen into Reina. Literally, it's been, what, 4 goals and a red card so far as Malen's found a gap. And he's put it in the top bin and we are instantly behind again. Gotta defend better. What a spectacle. This derby's had it all, hasn't it? But now they've got themselves in front, just hammered into the top bin. Not even hammered, rifled. Bit of a stomach punch, that one, as now Chanaloglu. He's, of course, been brilliant at crossing today, but not ground passing, it seems. Malen's got it straight away again. Into Martinelli. Back to Bremer. All the way back to Jude. Over the top. That's a good ball into space for Bremer. Daniel Malen. Hat-trick for him. Just squeezed it in and we've not defended properly. It's been more respectable in this game, but still, again, for the second time, or the third time I think actually, conceded 4 goals in the derby. Don't half like embarrassing ourselves as Chanaloglu. We're going to drop out the top 6, you just know it, but still, got a chance to fight back at the next time of asking. As Fredrickson. Come on, let's keep going in this game, it's not fully over. Bootler with a terrible touch though. Danny Da Costa is in the way. Agrinic forward. Baden. A bit of a gap. But we've gone through to Slimane. Now Wijan. Looking for an angle and man in the way. I think it was Ndika who blocked that one as Gabriel Martinelli. Ball rolls inside. Got to be offside. Daniel Malen who was slightly in the way. But still we've got the ball anyway. Agrinic. Round into Slimane. That's one more on. That's into space for Baden Fredrickson to keep on running. Wijnal catches up with the striker, still in the middle. Wijan, Slimane, Agrinic cuts inside, hammers it straight at Bootler. Get out the way! Just signed a new contract and you're doing that. Come on, keep on going. Slimane, we've got potential to still get back into this. I mean, we've got to do it very quick. Whip that ball in. Fredrickson doesn't jump for that. I mean, could hopefully get another goal. I think he's offside. And nutmeg on the keeper, but he was offside. He's going to come off for Molina. I think Junior Adamu, elsewhere in Spain, is screaming at me. I want to come back, coach, as we'll kick that away. I want to see where Getafe are in the league for them, just to make sure we're not taking him from like a title charge or anything, or whatnot. Don't know which league they're in, because it's a 4-2 defeat on Derby Day. The red card did really hammer us down a little bit, but can't be too disheartened. We made that a very even contest. We've dropped to 8th, but still, we're very much in this race. 4 points behind Wolfsburg, but still, I'm happy enough. We've improved on how we were doing. As what is his rating? 76, yep. Okay, let's see where Getafe are in the other leagues. I think they should be in the top division, actually. I'm doubting them a little bit, saying they might be in the second division. Where is Spain? It's all the way down, isn't it? There we go, finally reached it. Where are Getafe? Not in the top couple. Mid-table, 11th. Lost more games than they've won. I think I could take him away from there. Not to be too harsh on them. I know he should probably finish his loan. Now he started it. How much will it cost? 96k. Not bad at all, I don't think. Adamu, back to Schalke, confirmed. Left it till January to do it, so we haven't been too harsh on them. He's grown in potential a lot. We'll put him up front with Fredrickson, see how he does running in behind of him. So we're going to have to make the very important decision, where the episodes go, of simming Frankfurt. We beat them 5-1 in the reverse fixture. That means nothing. Hopefully I'm not jinxing anything. We've still got deadline day after this, which will be next episode, I believe. 12th in the league. They're not doing too bad as Barreto's come in for Lurd, who got the red card. Schroeder now on the bench. Adamu is straight back into that lineup for Bootler. Sorry, mate, you dropped out. Didn't play well enough. Away from home. Good team. Can we get a result? We lose 2-1. And that's just not what we need. Al-Mastrati, Baden. And Barreto getting himself sent off. Fernandez scored and then missed a penalty. But Barreto, I think it's time to leave the club. And we stay 8th, but still games in hand all around us. That's not a good result, Bootler. I have to rotate the squad, mate. Don't get too disheartened. You've just signed a new contract. Lurd is back, and I'm glad he's back. He'll be better than bloody Barreto any day of the week. 2 defeats in this month. Gutting. as we go into the next one, hoping for better results. We should be getting some results out of that month. It's a very kind month, that, especially with a deadline day at the front of it. Thank you guys for watching. Can this be the season we get into the top 6? Who knows? Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on down below. Buy a Grimsby Town season ticket because you want to see the new journey that they're going on. I've got mine, of course, as I will see you all in the next episode of this series. Take care, in a bit, and peace.